August 4, 2026, was heavily hyped online by anonymous accounts and diaspora opposition figures as the day a counter-revolution would erupt to remove Captain Ibrahim Traoré from power in Burkina Faso. It was supposed to be a day of mass demonstrations, chaos, and the collapse of the government. Instead, the day came and went completely peacefully. There were no marches, no uprisings, and no chaos on the streets. Major media houses in Ouagadougou humorously dubbed it the coup that forgot to show up. Citizens went about their normal routines, treating the heavy online threats with laughter and indifference. So what exactly was supposed to happen? Why did it collapse before it even began? And what does this tell us about the broader geopolitical struggle across West Africa? Let's break it down. To understand why the plotters chose August 4th, you have to look at history. August 4th marks the 43rd anniversary of Thomas Sankara's 1983 revolution, and August 5th marks the country's independence. Under a law passed in January, both are official days of national commemoration. The opposition tried to weaponize Sankara's symbolic day against Traoré, who is widely seen as carrying forward Sankara's legacy. The immediate trigger for this tension stems from a major speech given on July 16th, where Captain Traoré drew a hard line against the weaponization of religion. He announced that extremist preachers spreading hate would be suspended. Students studying religious law abroad would be brought home, and religious law would never supersede the Burkinabe constitution. Crucially, this wasn't done on a whim. On June 20th, Burkina Faso's parliament unanimously adopted a comprehensive law on religious freedoms, a framework built over 11 years. Following extensive consultations with Islamic associations, Christian bishops and traditional chiefs, every major faith group participated and supported the framework to protect true religious freedom from extremist infiltration. Despite real tensions surrounding recent arrests of certain religious figures, the anticipated explosion on August 4th completely fizzled out. Observers point to two main reasons for this total embarrassment for the organizers. First, Burkinabe intelligence and security services quietly dismantled the network's local infrastructure well before the date, avoiding public spectacle through swift preventive action. Second, the campaign simply lacked domestic support. The movement was largely driven by external voices shouting from abroad. The strategy was classic: use a minor protest as bait, provoke a heavy-handed security response, film it, and feed it to Western media to push the narrative that Traoré is losing control. But because the public didn't show up, there was no crackdown, no footage, and the narrative machine had nothing to run on. Zooming out to the broader Sahel, a stark contrast defines the region. For all the chaos these extremist networks claim to bring in the name of liberation, they have built zero schools, hospitals, or lasting infrastructure. Their legacy remains burned villages, displaced millions, and destroyed economies. Meanwhile, the Burkinabe state continues delivering tangible progress, completing long-awaited infrastructure projects, cutting malaria rates by 32% in a single year, and training security officers locally. History also shows that foreign military interventions, from Afghanistan to the 2011 NATO intervention in Libya that flooded the Sahel with weapons, paved the way for these modern security crises. Burkina Faso's choice to handle its security independently is rooted in the hard lessons of that history. The failure of the August 4th plot sends a clear message. The intimidation tactics of these destabilization networks are losing their grip. As African nations take firm control of their security and legal sovereignty, the power to manipulate populations from the outside is fading fast. What are your thoughts? Did the plot collapse due to quiet intelligence work, or did it simply lack local backing? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Frontline Africa for more unfiltered geopolitical analysis.